One of the reasons they have been struggling over the last week to 10 days, the fact that their all-star point guard Terrell has been playing hurt, and he's playing tonight with a bruised tailbone.
Yes, he's a valiant young player. Missed 4 games after that injury and then came back, and he has been hobbled a bit. But he's playing tough. As Dallas found out, he was still running hard on Sunday. And Brandon is a very opportunistic player. Even at his sub-6-foot size around the basket, he's tough. And this season, he leads the team in 4 categories: points, foul shooting, assists, and steals. But tonight, Brandon is going to need some much more sufficient help, particularly from
Chris Childs with the shot clock running down. And it's picked off by Brandon. Candidates, and then the story came out. It was Pete Vesey of New York Post and NBC who broke the story. I find that he's only annoying to certain media members.
Your close friend is always a good target. Oh.
And rebounded by Mills. The Knicks 14, the Cavs 10. 4:20 to go in the first. Brandon, 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Brandon again, wide open. Knicks 19, Cavaliers 14. Brandon. He is hot. Often you see where a wild flame can get a guy going who has not been shooting well, because he certainly has turned it since then. Very 500 mark. There's some who don't agree with that. And as Brandon fires and hits the 3.
Time a franchise low.
But as you see, a good shooting first quarter for both teams. And it continues. Houston picking up the shooting against the Nets last Friday. Have a good game against Orlando. Here's Brandon. Tyrone Hill is getting set to return.
That was just consuming time, consuming that 24 seconds to get to the end with an injured groin muscle, and it made it very tough for the Knicks in that game. You can imagine the end of that first half. 30 doing so well defensively, and they have been all year, is when they go out to double team, they recover so quickly. Well, Terrell Brandon, who had been cooled off a bit lately with the jump, Chris Childs, who was a very intense competitor.
On Hill.
3.
Shot clock down to 3. Mills questioned because of the arm injury. Not only played, but came through with one of his best performances of the season.
He got the shot, he got in there, but his motion just resulted in his fast movement. That ball just wouldn't get down. Larry Johnson enough so that he missed that shot. And then
in this third quarter, Oakley comes over to help out on a double. Here's Brandon with the pull-up. Minute gone by in the fourth. Brandon.
Seems on most calls against him always seems to have a lot to say. Yes, third in the NBA these days.
29 for Brandon this fourth quarter. The Cavs, as you can see, dropping off in the second half. It was a foul.
It doesn't look like there was a foul.
He put up a big argument, and of course Mike Fratello at the other end really couldn't see it. Had a back